Wow, I look like shit, man.
Is that the first thing you're saying on the recording? Yeah, whatever. How's it going, beautiful people? My name is Rhys Dragon, and welcome to something very different. As you can see, I have my...
I bet they can hear the chair screeching.
I think they could hear that across the globe. Anyway. This always happens when I have a guest on. Anyway,
Now you can see my face.
Here, I have my elder sister, Ragecage Dragon. She also has a YouTube channel where she hasn't done anything in like 6 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the reason why she's with me is I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Black Nuzlocke, except with a couple of special rules. Now, while this intro is going, I'll explain a Nuzlocke for those of you who don't know. Basically, in Pokemon, you capture the first Pokemon you see on a route, and if it faints, it is treated as dead and can no longer be used.
You should play as the girl. The girl's like so much cooler looking.
Yeah. Well, I'm not, but for the sake of arguments. Now, anyway, very often when I play a girl character in a game, I name her after a fairly dear friend of mine, who I already fucked up her name. I'm too glad her name wasn't spelled with an extra E, otherwise I'd be shit out of luck. Anyway. So, the special rules for this Nuzlocke is, I'm not going to be catching the first Pokemon in the routes. I'm going to be using the first Pokemon Ragecage tells me to catch in each route. So on each route, I will tell her what counters you can find, and she'll tell me, ooh, catch this, or ooh, catch that. Otherwise, same rules of, if they die, they are unusable. So in other words, she's choosing the soldiers I send into the cold embrace of war.
Wow, I really do look like shit on this recording, man.
Look like the aunt just so happens to live in a trailer park.
Thanks.
I suppose I should explain a bit. Pokemon Black is, one of Ragecage and I's favorite games ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a game that holds a very dear place in our hearts, so I decided I'll make this the first, like, big recording we've done together. Of course, there's that one episode of Three Houses that will probably never be picked up on. There was not that much text in the letter, let's be real.
Please settle your choices politely. Deathmatch.
Team Deathmatch?
Team deathmatch.
Anyway, as we've started this off, you will choose the starter.
What type is the first gym leader? I forgot.
Whatever you're weak to.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Pick Snivy.
Okay. This may be something that not many people will remember, but for a very long time, the subtitle to my name was Rhys, Superior Lord of Seasoned Dragon, the final evolution of Snivy. It's just a little fun detail. Also, yeah, we shouldn't throw down in my room. I am actually fairly... I want to know, like, what I did for my mother to let me have the entire upstairs. Well, I guess it's more of a loft, and it's all just one bedroom.
Like
Wait.
an attic.
Yeah. Oh, hey, the DS clock is actually accurate for once. It was like 4 hours off in platinum. Anyway, I really like this music. I hope I don't get copyright claimed over it. And you can see that I'm actually recording this episode a little bit later than I usually do. Usually I record these at like 6 to 7 in the morning, but now it's almost 9. I should probably do this more often since, hey, I actually don't feel like I want to die. Nice midair spins, Oshawott. You see that shit? That was glorious.
Yeah, you record at 6 in the morning like a fucking lunatic.
Really, just because I do my dailies in AL early in the morning, so I decide I'm not going to delay and I'm just going to record. Also, thanks for the 500 yen. Okay, I do have a bit of a question I want to ask. First of all, you can see my cursor, right? You can't, but whatever. I like to talk about the absolute chaos going on up the wall. How the hell did that happen? They got the Wii's okay, though. Man, I forgot how mean Sharon is in the early stages of the game. He's like a jerk. I mean, to be fair, how could you fuck up the room more other than, like, actually breaking something?
Right.
I can't think I've been going longer, but no, it's only been like 6 minutes. I can also do this. Just hit the freaking fast forward button because I'm playing on emulator.
Nice. Dude, some Fire Emblem games, you absolutely need the fast forward button.
Oh yeah, I remember like my well, not my playthrough, but like just playing through Genealogy, I had my hand permanently glued to that when I wasn't like moving my units actively. Am I gonna lose this? Because I'm kind of getting my shit kicked in.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I think they're scripted to use tail up at some point to make sure you lose. I know for sure that's not a thing in Generation 1 because, or like in Gen 3, because I remember a guy actually lost his Fire Red Nuzlocke to the very first rival battle in Oak's lab.
Rip.
Cool. We take those. You made a strange blunder in your first battle. Yeah, you used Tail Whip 3 turns in. You would have wanted to spam tackle because I'm not bulky enough yet. I think that also Gen 5 is one of the unique generations where I do really like all 3 starters. Because, like, I like all of them. I wouldn't be salty about the choice no matter what Ragecage picked.
Aw, because you like me that much?
Mainly because I like the starters that much. I mean, like, if you're doing Generation 4 and you made me choose Chimchar, I'd be slightly mad at you. I wonder how many people that would... Well, annoyed people would apply to people watching my videos, which is not a thing. I hit the run button, but then realized I don't have those shoes yet.
Oh, look how pretty.
Most revolutionary thing of the time.
It's just an overlay. It's not like that.
I keep always thinking the house of the right is Bianca's, but no, it's the one on the left. I always have to visit this one first. Please comment on how much I like the music, but she can't hear that. I wonder if you can see like the little bit of a hectic chaos with like the mouse going on at the bottom of the screen, but that's just because I had to stretch the recording a little bit to get Desmond May to fit, because for some reason it doesn't like to do that. It likes to be difficult. I suppose we would know you, because, like,
There are 4 buildings in town.
Yeah. Where do you sleep? Do you just sleep over the corner of your office? Ooh, what do I go for a nickname? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 characters, which is weird, because, like, to name your trainer, you only get 7.
How about Apollo?
What?
Apollo.
Ah,
Maybe? I don't know.
sure. Well, it's good enough. kind of rock do you live under, Bianca?
Right. Yeah, I read a theory.
Nah. Hey, it's like having a conversation with me. All roads lead to Rome. I should really do this. And y'all can still hear me. Yeah, y'all can still hear me. This is just so I can hear you better. You know, I've played this game probably like 100, 200 times, but I've never had either the first Pokemon that, or like the catching tutorial Pokemon, or the Pokemon she shows you at the start of the game be a shiny. I don't think like the starters in Generation 5 are shiny locks. I don't think they started shiny locking until Generation 6. Could start doing that with the legendaries for some reason. And also, in Omega Ruby, they made the first Poochyena you fight shiny locked. Which is really just like a mental thing, so you don't have to deal with the burden of having to kill a shiny.
Right. I can only imagine.
Which reminds me of like something like tragic I saw. This guy was like shiny hunting, I think it was Makuhita in Sun and Moon. You know, like you're doing SOS training. And he finally got a shiny Makuhita, so like he KO'd the other Pokemon so we could catch it, because you can't catch when there's two Pokemon for some reason. And one of the SOS Pokemon that was called was a second shiny. What are the odds? I mean, I know the odds were changed from 1 in 8,192 to 1 in 4,096 from like Gen 7 onwards. So like the odds of that happening twice are still astronomical.
Right.
Like those are dream level odds. Let me you know, while we're doing this, let me see if I can find something. You guys probably can't see this, but... Trying to see if I can find, like, the Gen 5, like, Smogon entry for Watchog, because it's fucking hilarious. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. But basically, it's them mugging it, saying, let's take an overused archetype that's been done to death, give it crappy stats, give it a admittedly low-level evolution, and then the creepiest eyes known to man, and then call it a day. That is a very accurate summary of Patratnus evolution. Did you see that? No, I was busy checking Google.
I've been playing Pokemon since before you were programmed.
I think we started playing Pokemon like a couple of months before Black and White dropped.
Our first Pokemon game was
Diamond.
Diamond.
Yeah.
I wish they'd bring back the Soul Silver and Heart Gold Pokemon following you though. Like I want to see that in 3D. I want that.
Crown Tundra.
It doesn't count because it's DLC.
Fair. Alright, this is the first technical route, so let me just pull up the encounter data.
I am awake.
Hi, Awake, how are you? So the Pokemon we can catch right now is, Patrat and Lillipup.
Get a Lillipup then.
I was going to say, I think the answer is very obvious.
I love the petals on the route that change with the season.
Not you, nobody likes you.
Yeah, I will eventually make bad choices intentionally, but not yet.
I mean, I think one of the bad choices coming up next route. one of the Pokemon there I know you like, but isn't particularly great. Hey, that was level. Cool. And I get Vine Whip. Stop causing rampant chaos.
No.
Like hey, I got a level 4. That's actually the highest level I can get on this route, because it's 2 to 4 actually. That's helpful. He's excited.
I need caffeine. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Imagine you lose this early.
Oh, that would be so fun. Just, well, see you guys in the next episode. I'm going to cut, like, how long have I been going? Like, 16 minutes. Wow. He's strong. This is a girl, so I'm going to name it after my personal favorite dog in the world.
The final evolution kind of looks like Abby, too.
Yeah. For context, Abby is a St. Bernard Irish Wolfhound mix my father owns. She is amazing.
She's big. She's like a bear. I want to steal her.
At one point, she was just hanging out in my bedroom. I eventually looked over at her and said, "Hey, what you up to?" She just booked it. I wasn't suspicious of her at all. I didn't think she was doing anything. I thought she was laying on my floor. But when I said, "Hey," she just ran for her life, and I figured, yeah, something's off here.
She been chewing on your shoe.
I think she just grabbed like a piece of bread from downstairs. She occasionally likes to get into the trash can. I just scared the crap out of me once because I was in the shower and I just heard it clang when it was knocked over. I thought we were getting freaking robbed.
Jeez, I'm so sick.
How is it you're still sick when I'm not, when you got sick a lot earlier than me?
I'm under perpetual stress and you don't do anything all day, so.
Pardon me, I've been job searching. That's doing some grinding on Happy. I want to get some levels going on her because, hey, she's going to be a long stay of the team because Lillipup is actually really good.
What if she dies next battle?
What abilities do you have? Vital Spirits. I know that'll definitely change when she evolves, but I don't remember what it changes to. I know there's one ability that changes to Intimidate, and that's amazing. Intimidate is like the best ability for an Nuzlocke, believe you me. Because, hey, dropping their attack by 33% at the start of a fight is always useful. And Lillipup is just actually kind of a strong Pokemon.
You know what I could do on my YouTube channel? Like amateur doll customizing. I'm thinking of doing that on my Instagram, but I haven't touched my Instagram in like months.
I have kind of debated like doing some model making on the channel as a side thing. But the problem is setting up a camera in a decent place. Kinda hard to grind at this game, so I probably will end up using like action replays that'll increase my EXP gain just so it doesn't take years whenever I need to grind, because Black and White has a painful EXP curve sometimes. Because you gain more XP for fighting something higher level than you and less for fighting lower level than you. Which is good if you need to get a Pokemon up to scratch. You gotta grind for something like Endgame, where you gotta grind like 10 levels. That's kind of painful. Because you gotta get to level 50, and the max Pokemon there are like level 40 something. You have the same number of Pokemon. Yay. We've been going 20 minutes. Now I'll get to like the first notable battle, and then we'll call it.
Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get the stupid dress to fit right.
Yeah, she's the doll maker of the group.
I don't know, I've only made one doll. Mostly I make clothes.
She makes dolls, I make good content.
Suck my ass.
I didn't insult your content. I just said mine was good. Also, nice voice crack, me. Thank you, me. Very impressive. Quite so.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
You can't do that. I'm a content creator. Also, I have no ass.
That is true.
Can't kick what doesn't exist.
Hey, what happened to my blue lipstick?
Everything.
No, look.
Oh, God.
I haven't even used it. Like, what the fuck?
I haven't been fucking with it either, so, like... You know, it took my sister and I about a year to realize this was a thing in a Pokemon game.
Yeah, I remember playing Diamond, and, I caught, like, a Cricketune and, like, something else. I don't remember what it was. And I didn't actually want them. So I dropped them off at the daycare and just left them there forever. But I was also stuck with, like, Route 1 Pokemon the entire game because I didn't know how to use the PC.
Also, the fact that they put the Pokemon and Pokemon Center in one building in Generation 5 is just great. My nose itches. Just gonna buy 10 potions for now. Don't need anything else. I guess just to clarify some more of the rules for the run. Options. Text speed to fast. Battle style to set. So yeah, battle style is set, and I'm not going to be using X items. I'm going to be healing, but not using X items. Because those are just kind of the win condition for the run, usually. Pretty good showcase of why items are usually not allowed in Nuzlocks. Because, like, healing is fine. The freaking buff that X items give you is insane. You can just, like, use a bunch of them on a weak Pokemon and set up the sweep. Hey, look, it's Douche Lord. I love his music, though. I mean, he has a point given my run, given that I'm literally using them for cannon fodder. Like, animation always looks kind of awkward to me. I don't know why.
Hey, look, it's my first video game crush.
So now you talk so fast. Well, yeah, I have the text speed set to fast. This battle is actually kind of a hard one early game. As you can see, Purloin is a slightly higher level than Abby and is on par with Apollo. I do have an idea. I'm just going to keep leering it until I take a hit and then swap to Apollo and beat the crap out of it. You have 2 Pokemon or just 1? I don't remember. Okay, he just has the 1. Yeah, next turn I'll swap. Actually, that's not too much damage. 4 damage, 8 with a crit. Now he's at -2 defense. That's about half, so... Let's want to see what happens. Yeah, next time he hits me, I will heal up. Because that's in crit range, and that'll be a very bad way to lose a Pokemon early. Yeah. I got plans, yo. My plans involve beating the shit out of this dumbass. You know, there's also like this guy who does a bunch of Nuzlocke reviews on his channel. I wonder if he'll ever see this and he'll actually like commend me for that play, because it's one of the few times I've ever played smarts. Cool. And that's another level. Wow. That was a really good play on my part. I'm a genius. Weirdo. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, that's pretty much the end of what I wanted to showcase for today, but before we go, I got one more thing to show.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So, if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Rhys Dragon signing off.